Today's episode will be a fan episode among many young composers who are getting familiar with fairy chess problems in chess composition. Here, I do want to mention many elderly among us lose their zeal to train themselves mentally after the age of 70. But my guest today is inspiring many of us daily to get trained, that too in one of the most challenging fields of chess composition, fairies. He is still reminding us that it requires years of mental training consisting of failures, corrections, improvements, and success to reach where he is today. I'm so proud to present my guest of honor for today, Mr. Seetharaman Kalyan from India. He's a very familiar and active member of our composer family who has represented India internationally many times as a participant, as well as judging many tournaments internationally. Welcome to the Hopper magazine, sir. So, could you tell the viewers a bit about what this composition is about and when this was published, where it was, and so on?
This one was published in our Indian newspaper, The Hindu, where most of our composers, Indian composers, got their interest. This was published in 1985, sorry. When this,
Yeah, if I'm right, you say 1978?
yeah, it was published in 78 and it got a second prize in
Second?
the annual competition.
Okay. So, tell us a bit about the features of this problem and what we can expect while solving this.
What can you expect? The blacking has a flight on e4.
Okay, so the black king can run away to e4. So in our mates, we must try and stop this king. Okay.
But that flight is provided. Black king e4, now queen f3 mate is there.
King e4. Okay. So now the point is there's the set play as well, like king e4, then queen f3.
That is a set play.
Mm-hmm.
Queen to bishop is one prominent move.
Yeah, okay.
For that also there is a set mate provided.
So if queen into e5, then the queen willingly goes into pin and then probably queen d3 mate?
Yeah, gives black a flight, but queen d3 is a mate provided for that also.
Yeah, okay. So
now,
these two are the
if you can make the queen move away, the flight open, and the bishop rook battery will work.
Yeah.
So how to make the queen move is the idea.
Okay. So if e6, for example, then bishop b7 will be made. That's also provided.
Actually, queen and rook also queen into queen mate is provided. So prominent moves are provided.
Yeah. So both of these queen into c4, queen into e5, there's both set play involved in the composition. So now let's try solving this. So maybe
If I mention the theme, it is easy to solve.
yeah. So okay, how about we try maybe something like king to f7, idea bishop b7 mate. So for example, if
King to f7, then what? The idea is?
Bishop to b7 mate, but I think then
that is there.
But then
that threat is there. But is that
so queen a7?
You want to find the black defenses.
Yeah, so maybe if queen a7, then bishop e6 is made.
Now black can give lots of checks.
Yeah. How can black give a check? Same. Mhm. How else can this be stopped? Oh yes, queen b6 instead of queen a7. And now bishop b7 is not possible, bishop e6 is not possible. Right? And so that's, I guess, um, with the refutation of this try with king f7.
The queen can now give more checks to the white king after king into e7.
Okay, king into e7, yeah, then probably queen a7 check or queen c5. I was wondering maybe king f7 instead might be better, since bishop e6. Bishop
Queen,
e6?
queen a7 check, queen h5 check, queen c5 check,
Yeah. No, but.
and and finally queen into e5.
Hmm. So here the right move is king into e7. So queen a7 check, then bishop. Oh, okay, then bishop c7 checkmate.
Yeah,
C5, then bishop d6 checkmate. Queen h4, then bishop f6 checkmate.
yeah,
Queen
right,
e5, then queen. Oh, yeah, okay, then. Oh, and then bishop e6 checkmate. That's nice.
right. That is the change we made from set play.
Yeah, and
You got
what?
everything right.
So is this it?
It's probably easy to solve,
Yeah.
but we have a chestnuts group.
Mm-hmm.
I once gave this for solving,
Yeah.
and many of the solvers fell for queen d7,
King d7.
king d7. Yeah, king d7. Many of them, yeah, few of them, yeah, actually strong players.
Yeah.
They thought queen d7 is a better, good move.
Yeah, but I guess queen into e5 is the refutation, right? Because now bishop e6 is not possible.
Not only that, after queen a7 check, you can't operate the battery because the pawn will interfere. The
Oh yeah.
e7.
Oh yes. So
So you
this.
have to capture king into e7.
Okay. So I'll just quickly recap the solution. Here.
Four cross check was the idea. I think most good chess cross check problems have four checks.
Okay. So what is
Rarely set of five cross checks.
Yeah, so the idea of this composition was cross checks, right? So queen s7, bishop c7.
Was the idea.
Hmm?
The set play changed mate after set play queen into e5 was a bonus.
Yeah, so basically, I'll now recap the solution. So here, king f7 is the correct move here. King into e7 is the correct move here because now black has many different checks. If queen a7 check, we go bishop c7 mate. If queen c5 check, we go bishop d6 mate. If we go queen into e5 check, we go rook into e5. And in queen into e5, we go bishop to e6 mate. And if queen to h4, then bishop to f6 mate. So
Yeah.
here, the idea is all of these cross checks which occur, a check on check. And here in this bonus, of course, was that there was changed play between the set play and the key. That is that at first, if we go queen into e5, then queen d3 is mate. But after king into e7, queen into e5, instead bishop e6 is made.
Yeah. That was the bonus.
Yeah. So, sir, was this one of your first ever compositions you published?
Not first ever.
Yeah.
I would have composed about five or six before this.
Okay, but you were saying that this was your first prize-winning composition?
First major prize winner, yes.
Wow. Okay, that was like 37 years ago. That's
Yeah.
time.
Afterwards, I got some prizes in British chess magazine
Yeah, problem.
for some for two of the other problems,
Mm-hmm.
but they were about change matches.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you for watching and see you in the next video.
Yeah.
So, in the second composition given by Sir, this is a reflex mate in two. So, could you please tell to the viewers what reflex mate is and how it works?
Yeah, reflex mate is a self mate actually.
Mm-hmm.
With the condition, you must mate when there is a mate.
Okay, so let's say if a mate is present for either side, they must mate no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay, and we are trying to force black to checkmate white. Since
Yeah.
it's also a self. Okay, interesting.
Actually, there is no forcing.
Okay.
We just enable a black mate. He will give that. He will play that mate.
Okay, yeah. So I guess that's the big difference between reflex mate and self mates. So in reflex mates, white moves first, right?
A white moves first.
Mm-hmm.
Black defends on the second move. I mean, on his move.
Yeah.
After the white's second move, black is obliged to mate. White should make a second move in such a way that black has mate in one ready.
Okay. So sir, tell a bit about this composition itself, the backstory of. So when was it published?
I mentioned it as problemist in my files,
Mm-hmm.
1981.
Okay,
But
1981.
I have a feeling that I may be wrong. I probably published it in British Chess Magazine.
Okay.
This is almost the first reflex mate I composed. Afterwards, I composed a few more.
Mm-hmm.
One was the first.
Okay. So how can we force black? I mean enable so that there's a checkmate. Most probably, what I'm thinking is that there should be a checkmate like Queen C6. But for that to occur, we must try and move this bishop.
It looks like queen into d7 may enable mate by queen into queen.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, thing is, king can escape.
C5 square becomes unguarded.
Yeah.
So that doesn't help.
Maybe if we could force black to play knight a6 and then queen into d7. But again, how do we force black to play this move?
So in the diagram position, what sort of mate you can enable for black? That is the key to solving it.
Yeah, and also from a more compositional perspective, what is this bishop on h8 doing? Surely, maybe this could be one of the mates.
Yeah, that is one idea. Bishop h8 really hasn't got a.
For that to happen, we must.
But I am just wondering, why not you just move the g7 pawn? Is bishop e5 a mate?
No, because right now the king can go to e6, right?
Hmm?
So let's say, for example, g8 rook and bishop e5. Check is king e6.
Yeah, there is a flight on e6. Yes.
Yeah, so I was just thinking.
White has a flight on e6. So any black mate should be able to cover that e6.
Yeah, so if we can cover e6.
So moving g7 pawn immediately doesn't help.
Yeah. Maybe. What else? this bishop, since if he moves it, there's always going to be queen c6 mate. He can't move this knight here. What else can he do? I think one main threat is that black can take this queen.
Yeah, if you can force black to move c6 bishop, black will immediately mate on c6. But why would he move it?
Yes, that's the big problem. What else? What other mates can we see here in this position, apart from the ones which I've already mentioned?
You have to also consider why there are three white pawns there.
Yeah, probably there's some promotion going on. So we figured out why this g8 pawn might be there for this bishop e5 ideas. But what about this f pawn? Is it probably promoting something? If so, what?
Now, what happens if black immediately checks on queen c7?
Then king e6.
I think there is a mate after king e5.
King e6, yeah. Then there's queen e5 mate.
Black, I think, is obliged to mate on e5.
Correct.
It's provided, yes.
So probably moving this f pawn might not be good. Okay, not giving me check. For example, bishop. Then black can just go for queen c7. And now that we have to go king e6 and queen e5, king f7. So this won't be made at all. So it's probably not this move. But
Immediate move the white pawns doesn't seem to help.
Agreed, yeah. Maybe king e6. Because now the plan is that if black moves this like knight. Okay, I was wondering that if he goes knight c5 check, then king e6, king f6, after which queen e6 mate is there. So, but then knight e5, king here. Oh no, then queen f5 checkmate as well. Okay, so king e6. The main idea is that if black moves his knight, then we just play king f6, and after that queen f5 mate will be there. But I think maybe bishop move, and then there's nothing. Oh wait, queen c6 is also made, so.
King e6 doesn't seem to help.
Why king e6? Now, what can black do? Maybe d4. Could it be d4? Because now black's just giving the move to white, and now we have to try and get a checkmate on the board, which feels hard to do. Okay, it's not that either. Okay, maybe. Okay, I have a feeling I might need a hint here, so. A small hint, sir, please. Yeah, sir.
Reflex mates in two moves are generally easy, but this one seems slightly difficult.
Yeah, because for some reason I'm still not able to figure out like what the mating picture will be like. And I figured out some, but so this bishop can't move, this knight can't move. This knight can move, however, and this queen can't go there, can't take. Wait, I think it's take.
White queen knight is not helpful.
Sorry?
So, can you capture any other black piece is the idea.
I mean, this would of course be unhelpful either, because he can just play like a random wheel move here, after which there's nothing. So
The white queen is not doing anything there.
Yeah. Okay, maybe it's a capture like this. Like G into H8 something. But again, the same problem is there, right? So after, even if we take this, let's say whatever piece, black can just go d4. And again, we have nothing planned for d4 here. So and there are no threats as well or checkmates which can occur. Mm-hmm.
Actually, in many reflex mate problems,
Yeah.
there is usually a try in which white is obliged to mate black, but this one has no such try.
Yeah, so that's a nice like reminder that in
Black,
reflex mates, it's not that black must also checkmate. White must also checkmate if he has a checkmate.
blacking has so many squares unguarded, so there is no white mate here.
Yeah, of course.
So that try is not there.
What can be done?
One interesting move is queen b6.
We
Capture queen to bishop. Now black has to mate queen into queen.
Oh, okay, interesting. But after queen b6, can he not just move his queen away? Let's say g8. Is that not a possibility?
Yeah, but the queen will just run away.
Yeah, so that's why queen b6 I guess doesn't work. What else? Okay, I think I'll need to know the first move for white since I'm not able to spot it.
Actually, queen b6 is a hint.
Okay, a hint. Interesting. So most probably the idea is that we need to try and capture a piece after which maybe queen c7 instead, but no, then queen g8 again doesn't make any sense. Mm, yeah. What else? Maybe queen into d7. No, but then queen into d7. I said that before.
I think you are getting the idea now with the hint of queen b6.
Yeah, but like it's still a bit tough. Okay, maybe we try and escape like queen a5, but doesn't actually have a threat, does it? Hmm. So maybe we just okay. How about e8 rook? Threat rook e6, but that's not made either because queen c7. Then the queen is still present here. Okay, no, that doesn't work. Okay, maybe 1 second. E8 rook. If queen to d8, then rook e6. Now, oh, that's still not working.
After queen b6, supposing the black queen runs away, where can it run?
Probably to g8 or f8. Okay, maybe.
That is where the white pawns come into play.
Okay.
Black queen b7, black queen a6 are both not defenses.
Yeah. So it must be either queen f8 or queen g8, and after which we must have some cheeky idea for which there's mate. Okay. Queen c7, the idea being that if queen g8, then g into h8 rook, queen g6 mate. If queen f8, then g8 bishop, queen h6 mate. If queen e8, then f8 bishop, queen g6 mate. What else is there? So threat of queen c7 is queen into c6. Correct? What
Black
else?
have four squares to run away. Black queen.
Yeah, g8, f8. Oh, and d8 as well. But after which there is e8 bishop. Can queen f6 mate. Is that it? Queen
Hmm?
c7?
I think we are getting the idea now.
Yeah, so is this the solution? Queen c7?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and one more thing. That is knight a6 and queen into d7. Wow, that's lovely. So there is a rook promotion, a bishop promotion, and three bishop
Three,
promotions.
three bishop promotions and a rook promotion.
Okay. It's queen g6, queen h6.
After queen d8, h8 equal to rook.
Yeah, that's lovely. Okay. Okay, so I will quickly explain this to the viewers, the solution. So, here there are many tries and many interesting variations in this reflex mate, but the solution is to go queen to c7. The main idea of this is queen into c6, after which queen into c6 will be made. So let's say
Yeah. Yeah.
a random knight
That
move.
is the threat. That is the threat. But queen c7 also is a sub block.
Yeah, and the other idea of queen c7 really is so that once this queen goes to, let's say, f8, g8, or e8, so it runs away as such, we are now able to give g8 bishop, after which queen h6 is made because c7 is protected by the queen. If queen g8, then g into h8 rook, queen g6 mate. If queen e8, then g bishop, queen g6 mate, queen d8, bishop, queen f6 mate. And finally, if knight a6, then queen into d7, after which queen into d7 is checkmate. So, is that it, sir? Are there any other thematic
Yes.
content present?
Knight a6 was the bonus variation. Yes.
Yeah.
Queen into knight will work.
Okay, sir.
Because knight a6 got c5.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Okay, now time for a helpmate in our third video. So, sir, could you please explain to us what this composition is?
Yeah, this one had a Henry mention in Problem History 2012.
Okay.
But it's not 100% original.
Hmm.
That Kaiko Vaishanan, he had published one earlier, but with a lot of defects.
Okay.
I improved it.
Okay, so this is an improvement. So you did it after him. And
He had
so what is
repetition of he had, so I improved.
yeah. So what is this? This is a helpmate in two duplex. So could you please explain to us what a duplex is?
Black starts first for black king to get mated. White start first for white king to get mated. Two solutions each.
Okay. So there's the first phase in which there are two solutions and it's black, white mate, so like a normal helpmate. In the second, however, it's a duplex. So this time it will be white, black mates. And they both are still cooperating, but black is mating white this time. Okay, so let's try doing this. So I think it's pretty clear that there must be something to do with this d7 pawn promoting so that this king gets checkmated. Okay, and I see one off the top of my head already. King a5, d8 knight, knight b5, knight c6 mate. Is that correct?
Yes, you are correct.
Yeah, so that's, I guess, one solution. D8 knight.
So that has a dual avoidance. Why bishop should not self block?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
quite nice as well. Because
Okay.
here,
A self block on b5 needed, but only knight can do that.
yeah, so there's dual avoidance here, like Sir pointed out, in which knight b5, bishop b5 both achieve the same purpose of self-blocking on that square, but there's only one problem, that if the bishop goes there, then knight c6 will not be made. Okay, so that's one solution, d8 knight. What else? I'm thinking that there must be another one, but this time with maybe d8 queen. So how could that go? Maybe this queen checkmates via g5, but for that to happen, king must be on c5. No, that probably won't work because we only have 2 moves for white and 2 moves for black.
Even with king c5, that queen g5 mate is impossible.
Yeah. Okay, what else could be done? Maybe there's some role of this bishop now. Must be right. D8, D8 queen. No, that doesn't work either. I mean, I'm thinking that this must be a Alam that is all 4 promotions of all different types. So rook, bishop, queen, knight. We've done knights. So probably the next one would be queen. Oh yes, okay, so that's nice. So king c6, d8 queen, bishop b5, queen c8.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so again, there's dual avoidance on what piece to choose on b5 since knight b5 won't work, and
Now knight self block.
yeah, so the bishop self blocks instead. Okay, that's nice. So I guess these two are the solutions: king c6, king a5. Now we are going to do the duplex. So now we must remember that the white king is going to get checkmated, and well, of course, both white and black are cooperating, and this time white starts first. Okay. So what could it be? White playing first. So these two squares are already controlled. With knight g6, this would be controlled as well. Okay, so d8 rook, knight f5, rook here, knight g6 mate.
Good, that's it.
And okay, one last. So there's rook, there's knight, there's queen. So okay, there must be bishop. So I'll already play it. And how could the mate be? Maybe something like this. Okay, yeah. So bishop f7 and knight e6 mate.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, so it is indeed an Alam with a rook, bishop, knight, queen promotion in 2 phases with duplex and 2 solutions in each phase. Okay,
yeah.
So I will just recap it quickly, the solution. So here in this helpmate in 2 with duplex, the first phase in which black moves, the correct solutions are first king a5, d8 knight, knight b5, knight c6. Notice the piece blocking on b5 is different. In the first solution with knight b5, since bishop b5 will not work due to the bishop controlling the c6 square. In the second solution, king c6, d8 queen, bishop b5, queen c8. This time around, the bishop has to self-block because if the knight self-block, then the knight can come in between. So that's the helpmate into where blacking is getting checkmated. Now for the duplex phase, the correct solution is d8 rook, knight f5, rook e8, knight g6 mate. So now all of these squares are controlled, and of course there's a rook promotion which goes to e8, can't be any other piece. Finally, a d8 bishop, bishop f7, bishop e7, knight 6 mate. Again, it can't be a queen because if it's a queen, then it would be controlling e6. And so this shows the Alan Vanlin theme, AUW, which essentially is that there are 4 promotions, all 4 of promoting to different types of pieces. That is knight, bishop, rook, and queen.
Point is, in the white solution, you cannot promote to queen.
Yeah. So either way, you cannot promote to queen because, okay, d8 queen.
Promote to queen, there is no mate.
Yeah, since g6 would be controlled and there would be a check. And in the d8 bishop solution, if this was a queen, then of course e6 would be controlled.
There are hundreds of problems with 4 different promotions.
Yeah.
But 4 different promotions by the same white pawn is not so frequent. Less frequent.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so that's it. Sir, thank you for coming here. It was a great honor to have you on the Hopper.
Thank you.
Thank you. And like always, keep inspiring the young generation. Thank you.